Hello everybody, welcome to week 12. This video will serve to provide you with a bit of an overview of our content this week on the subject of occupational health and safety. And this week's content really has three parts. The first part is our online class, which I hope you were able to attend. If you weren't, there is a link to the recorded content in our week 12 content section on eCentennial. Part 2 of our content this week is the actual slide presentation that accompanied that online class. Those slides themselves are available as a PowerPoint document also in our content section under week 12. The third part of this week's lesson involves an online training program called Worker Health and Safety Awareness Training. And I wanted to just give you a little bit of an overview of what this training is, why it exists, and why it's important for everybody to do and to be aware of the concepts. Before I do that, I want you to think back to a couple of weeks prior when we talked about training, orientation and training in our class. You might remember that the reasons for conducting training vary. Sometimes there's a gap in employees' knowledge and they need to know how to do something that they don't know how to do. Therefore, you need to train them. Sometimes there are changes in the organizational system. Maybe you've adopted a new point of sale system and you need to train your employees on your new point of sale system. Sometimes you are required by law to conduct training of your employees, and this is one of those situations. Every employer in Ontario is required to provide this worker health and safety awareness training to all of its employees. So chances are that you might have already completed it as part of your job. Now, if you've done that, I'm going to encourage you to do this training again, and this time take detailed notes, because a lot of our quiz content for next week is going to actually come from our review of that training session and the content that is included in it. So why do we need to conduct this training in a workplace? It all comes down to educating employees, making them aware, ensuring that they have the right to know what the hazards are in their workplace and what their rights are with respect to their own health and safety on the job. And I really want to emphasize this for our students, for you. In many cases, you are new workers, new to the workplace. You are young people. In many cases, you are new to the country, you're new immigrants. And all those are risk factors for you being put in a position where you need to work, or you're asked to work, or you're put in a situation where you're forced to work in unsafe conditions. And I really want to make sure that all our students are aware of their rights and responsibilities in the workplace when it comes to working safely and ensuring your own health and safety. So this training session is geared towards all workers and accomplishing those goals. I hope that it's helpful for you, not only in helping prepare you for our test and in helping to reinforce and connect with the online content that we provided in our online class, but I hope that it's mostly important and helpful to you in preparing you and educating you about how to work safely, how to prevent injury and illness in the workplace, both now as new workers and in the future when you might be more experienced workers. So I hope you'll find it helpful. If at any point in the next week you have questions about this week's content or about the upcoming quiz, please email me and I will get back to you as soon as I can. Have a great day, and I will see you soon.